Hello, Linda. I think you're Linda. The phone's not working that good. These cheap ones that you get for free in a promotional deal is not anything to brag about. See how my mouth is, everything is real sticky like? I don't know, you have to live with it. Um, so I'm disappointed because it costs a lot of money for a good phone, $700 at least. I mean, a good one. Well, anyway, I got on YouTube. I was broadcasting for a while, and I talked about active listening and how good that is for a person to get into that mode of, or that zone of actively listening to everything that's being said. And everything tells a story, physical, um verbally, physically, verbally, those two. Um, I talked about how you use your mind's eye. Your mind sees things that your eyes don't. When the journey starts is when you decide that you are on a journey from here on for the rest of your life. A journey. And what are you going to encounter in that journey? We don't know. It's a moment by moment thing. Uh, so I live by the moment. Change is good. Change is always good. There's no such thing as bad changes. There's no such thing as that. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't fit in my vocabulary. Change is good. It's always good. Acceptance is a very important word for a person to know. Yeah, I like to puff on them. And I don't like beer too much anymore. But that goes with the territory of getting older. So I'm not a blooming flower anymore. As Jesus said, life is like a flower. It germinates with a little bit of water and it starts developing. We all start to develop. And then we develop into a full person and we don't grow anymore, and that's when we bloom for a while. And then we get older and older, and we know it's coming, but we don't know when. And after a while, it's not important to count birthdays or how long the month is, or there's no worries anymore. It's contentment. Contento. Yeah, Mexicans, they have that word, but they don't use it. I don't think they really know what it is. It's like a foreign word to them. I can't stand sitting around and complaining about this and that and the other. And make my days full, and I live within my means. So anyway, I've been on 4 minutes. I could go on forever. But anyway, I'm not talking to you personally. I'm just talking to myself. It's like a mirror I'm looking at. I have a little cell phone stand that sits up on the table, and my hands are free. Like my mind is free, and my spirit is free. The long journey I was telling you about, I was starting to get to. I'll tell you this, though, about the long journey. The longest journey that a person will ever take is from their head, to their heart. And when you connect those two together, that's when you have made a long journey, and it's well worth it. There's contentment. There's serenity. I'm serene. Very seldom get upset, but when somebody gets out of line with me, I know when it is. It's the Holy Word of God in the Old Testament, and God speaking to the prophets of old, and the old prophets of old, and the priests and the holy men praying to God and what they said, all those things, lets you know what kind of relationship they had with God and what God had a relationship with these men. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. You're on your own. Goodbye.